All right, fellow peasants, we've been put in our place by the Wall Street Journal. Link in the description. I'm not going to archive this. Edward Snowden was tweeting this out because it was so funny. Being told by the Wall Street Journal, the economy is perfectly fine. When you go to the store and you see higher prices, when you get gas in your car and that costs more, when you've got shrinkflation, in some cases actually you do, just ignore all that, you fucking prole. The economy's perfectly fine. The problem is you. No, literally, that's like the title of the article. I couldn't believe it when I saw it, and this is real. I thought it was a parody at first. I thought that Edward Snowden or maybe some troll had hoodwinked him into believing that this was actually a news headline. It's real. This is a real article. The Wall Street Journal telling you, flat out, literally telling you, telling me, and everyone else under the sun, we're just wrong. We're just fucking stupid when we think that the economy's not working. What the hell? There's low joblessness and inflation is totally under control. Everything's fine. Hunky-dory. Don't believe your eyes and ears. When you go to the store and you pay $8 for a fucking pint of pickles, just ignore that too. I mean, literally, I just did another planting of various vegetables in here for a reason, dude. I'm gonna be eating high on the hog. A lot of people won't be able to eat at all. I can't wait to donate as much food as I possibly can to the local food shelf, because I can imagine it fucking sucks right now to be poor. It fucking sucked before as well, but it's extra sucky now. More sucky than Cloris Leachman. The Wall Street Journal fucking hates you. The Wall Street Journal literally fucking hates us. And this is premier gaslighting, actually. Again, read this article. It is real. I did not believe that it was real. I couldn't believe that you could be that obtuse, that you could be that on the nose, but they found a way. Literally telling you to ignore every economic indicator in your life. You've got people that are taking out credit to buy groceries. Those are the unfortunate ones. You've got people that are taking out side hustles, like a part-time gig, in order to buy groceries. They're the fortunate ones. The fortunate ones are now working 55 hours a week. The unfortunate ones are running themselves into debt, which is unsustainable. You've got people in the solid middle class who 20 years ago were kind of making it. You've got your home, you've got a car, you don't have to worry about where your next meal is coming from. You're not eating ramen every single day and, Campbell's on the weekends or something like that. You had a stable job, a stable family, etc., etc. It was a standard middle-class lifestyle. That's dead now. Bidenomics has killed it. People in the solid middle class are now flipping burgers. You got some 50-year-old person shouldn't have to flip burgers if they want to, if that's, they're like SpongeBob real life, and they like that, that's perfectly fine. But nobody, when you're beyond early middle age, so mid-30s or thereabouts, like where I am, nobody should be compelled to have to take out a side hustle in order to simply buy fucking potatoes. It's not necessary. There's plenty of wealth and abundance. The 1% is doing very well right now. The 99% not so much. But the Wall Street Journal wants to tell you that that's a lie. No. The economy itself is fine. It's your opinion about the economy that sucks, you fucking prole. Stupid peasant, stupid plebeian, stupid pleb. Yeah. Just ignore the cost when you go to the store. Ignore the fact that your wages are not keeping pace with it. Ignore the fact that there are people that are in their 40s moving back in with their parents. Ignore the fact that there are people that are middle-aged that have to have 3 fucking roommates in order to make the rent. Rental prices, by the way, skyrocketing. I've looked at rentals in Rutland. If you can find one, there are some nice units for $1,500 a month, which is about twice what the same units would have costed 10 years ago. No, there's no inflation at all. It is totally not a problem. Those $8 pickles. I mean, I'm almost thinking I should go back to that orchard where they had the overpriced pickles for the tourists before. You could pick apples. That was cheap, but the pickles cost a lot. I'm thinking their price is probably more lenient than what you get in the store now. That have raised it to $12 a pint or something like that. They must be amazing goddamn pickles. I'm giving pickles to the neighbors myself because I've got 12 cucumber plants, actually. Yeah, I'm going to be very popular in this neighborhood come fall. Considering the cost of food, people are going to make love in it. I couldn't even understand when I read this status. I thought that Snowden was trolling. I had to do a double take because I figured, okay, this isn't the real Edward Snowden. It's a fake article and it's a fake account. It's trolling, to try to antagonize people. It's some right-wing page and they're trying to stir up trouble. Then I looked, I fact-checked, and it was real. The Wall Street Journal just genuinely fucking hates, well, not just the poor at this point, everyone up through the upper middle class. Just ignore your eyes and ears. Well, there's no increase in costs or anything like that. You're just stupid. You don't understand economics. Well, no, I posit that it's Biden that doesn't understand economics. The entire administration, really. I mean, Joe Biden's incoherent. The Secretary of State is incoherent. The Vice President's incoherent. The Transport Secretary is the only one there that can string together a paragraph without making some major grammatical mistake. And that's not saying much because he's a cringe lord and looks like the gay Dracula. No offense, but, Booty Judge, looks a little bit weird. He looks like he wants to suck your blood and possibly something else, depending on what's dangling between your legs. The peasants, this is a let them eat bread sort of thing. There's no problem. It's like the elites back in the Renaissance era or something. They're like, why are the peasants revolting right now? There's plenty of food in this house. Look at the splendor before us. And they get the roast chicken and stuff. Probably something that tasting history would do. Roast chicken and fried potatoes and all the good shit in life, and candied carrots and cake and not the kind they want the peasants to eat. And they're wondering why the peasants are revolting or why they're upset, and they just can't understand it because they live a completely different lifestyle from those individuals. This is the case of some rich bitch journo who probably doesn't buy his own groceries, bitching about the fact that people like us would bitch about the economy when the economy is self-evidently failing for the average person. For 90% of the population, we are in a failed economy. For 9% of the population, we're in an unstable economy. For the top 1%, they're oblivious, apparently. If you're at least working rich, so you're making $250,000 a year or above or something like that, which is the current cutoff. When I was a kid, it was like, yeah, you make $60K? Holy shit. Oh, you rich fucker. You rich bastard. Now it's more like $250,000 a year. For them, there's nothing wrong. They don't see the problem because they don't have there's no scarcity of food or resources for them. They're at that top echelon of society. And they disproportionately are the ones that are writing the news. So you get brain dead takes like this. The Wall Street Journal quite literally telling us just fucking eat bread. Let him eat cake. It's perfectly fine. They'll be malnourished in no time, but, there's always alcohol for that. I'm surprised there's not a Bidenomic agenda to promote alcoholism at this point. Hey, if the peasants are drunk, then, well, you might get more, localized riots or something, but they'll be more happy. Just keep them intoxicated. Why do you think they're pushing to legalize weed so much? That's about all. Peace out.